am reminded of the fateful day of 21st March 1953. For many lives I have been working upon myself, struggling, doing whatsoever can be done, and nothing was happening. Now I understand why nothing was happening. The very effort was the barrier. The very ladder was preventing. The very urge to seek was the obstacle. Not that one can reach without seeking. Seeking is needed. But then comes a point when seeking has to be dropped. The boat is needed to cross the river. But then comes a moment when you have to get out of the boat and forget all about it and leave it behind. Effort is needed. Without effort, nothing is possible. And also, only with effort, nothing is possible. Just before 21st March 1953, 7 days before I start working on myself, a moment comes when you see the whole futility of effort. You have done all that you can do, and nothing is happening. You have done all that is humanly possible. Then what else you can do? In sheer helplessness, one drops all search. And the day the search stopped, the day I was not seeking for something, the day I was not expecting something to happen, it started happening. A new energy arose out of nowhere. It was not coming from any source. It was coming from nowhere and everywhere. It was in the trees and in the rocks and the sky and the sun and the air. It was everywhere. And I was seeking so hard. And I was thinking it is very far away. And it was so near and so close. Just because I was seeking, I had become incapable to see the near. Seeking is always for the far. Seeking is always for the distant. And it was not distant. I have become far-sighted. I have lost the near-sightedness. The eyes has become focused on the far away, or the horizon. And they have lost the quality to see that which is just close, surrounding you. The day effort ceased, I also ceased. Because you cannot exist without effort. And you cannot exist without desire. And you cannot exist without striving. The phenomenon of the ego, of the self, is not a thing. It is a process. It is not a substance sitting there inside you. You have to create it each moment. It is like paddling a bicycle. If you paddle, it goes on down. If you don't paddle, it stops. It may go a little because of the past moment But the moment you stop paddling, in fact, the bicycle starts stuck. It has no more energy, no more power to go anywhere. It is going to fall and collapse. The ego exists because we go on paddling desire. Because we go on striving to grab something. Because we go on jumping ahead of ourselves. That is the very phenomenon of the ego. The jump ahead of yourself. The jump in the future. The jump in the tomorrow. The jump in the non-existential creates the ego. Because it comes out of the non-existential, it is like a marriage. It consists only of desire and nothing else. It consists only of thirst and nothing else. It consists only of future and nothing else. The ego is not in the present. It is in the future. If you are in the future, then the ego seems to be very substantial. If you are in the present, the ego is a marriage. It starts disappearing. The day I start seeking, and it is not right to say that I start seeking. Better will be to say the day seeking stops.